And let's go, since it's raining, let's go where it's nice and dry, up on the sidewalk over there, underneath the tree. Okay. What color is the tip of this pen? Don't move your head at all, just your eyes. See?
June 28th, 2025. A rainy night in Shrewsbury Borough, New Jersey. A routine traffic stop. But within 90 seconds, the officer notices something off about the woman behind the wheel. Were the tests that followed done by the book? And just how much could this one stop cost her?
Hello.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good. I'm with the Shrewsbury Police Department. Can I have your license, registration, insurance?
Yes.
Where are you coming from tonight?
I'm coming from a friend's house.
Friend's house?
Yes.
Where's your friend live?
She lives in Shrewsbury.
Okay. We're in Shrewsbury.
She lives in Asbury Park.
Okay. How long were you there for?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much are you having to drink over there?
4-7 copy, we're on route to you.
Huh?
Not much at all.
Not much? Okay. The reason I'm asking is, 1, you're going 67, and it's a 35 over here.
Okay.
2, you're swerving all over the place. 3, when you stopped, I don't know if you realize you're up on the curb. And 4, I can smell a very strong odor of alcohol coming from your breath. Plus, you're looking all over the place. So that's why I'm asking that question, all right? Just based on what I'm seeing, I don't feel comfortable with you driving until I run you through some tests. So I'm going to have you get out of the car and see if you're okay to drive.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I have all of your documents. Where do you live?
Homedale.
Homedale?
Yes.
What route do you take back to get back to Homedale?
I'm not sure.
That's right. You're just following the GPS?
Yes.
Alright. How's your driving record?
Pretty clean.
Pretty clean? Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to come around and just walk you out of the car. You guys can slow down. Alright, man. You can step out of the car.
Yeah.
So can an officer keep digging after a routine traffic stop? Yes, but only with a new reason, and only if he says it out loud. Under the 2015 case of Rodriguez versus United States, a stop cannot run longer than its original purpose. Here, the officer names 4 reasons on camera: 67 in a 35, swerving, curb contact, the smell of alcohol mixed with wandering eyes. Anyone could be innocent alone. Stacked together, they clear the bar. Bottom line, this DWI investigation is legal before she ever opens the door. But the law was about to step out of the car with her.
And let's go, since it's raining, let's go where it's nice and dry, up on the sidewalk over there, underneath the tree. Alright, so I'm going to check your eyes. That's why I'm asking those questions. What I want you to do is follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head at all. You understand?
Yes.
Very good. What color is the tip of this pen? Perfect. Ready? Don't move your head at all. Just your eyes.
Okay.
See it?
Yes.
Try to just stare right at the tip of the pen. Just try not to move your head. Just use your eyes, okay? See?
Good. Mineral rock here is negative, alright? Nipple.
Good. Same thing. I'm just gonna go up. Okay. All right. Good. So what I want you to do is see this line right here. Stand right on that line. I want you to put your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe. Touching heel to toe like this. Arms down by your side. Don't begin walking to the side, toe.
Oh.
So put your right foot in front of your left, touching heel to toe. Arms down by your side. And you're going to stay in that position while I explain the rest of the test. Do not begin until I tell you to. You understand? When I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps, counting each one out loud like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. When you get to 9, keep your lead foot on the ground. Take a series of small steps to turn around, and then once again 9 steps back. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. When you're walking, look down at your feet. Make sure you count each step out loud. Walk in straight line, heel to toe, and once you begin the test, do not stop until you've completed it. Do you understand? You can begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1,
Try to keep your arms by your side.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good. All right. For this test, you okay?
Yes.
Good. Relax until I tell you to begin. When I tell you to begin, you're going to pick up a leg of your choosing, either your right or your left. You're going to pick it up approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping it parallel to the ground, and both legs straight. It's going to look like this. Then your arms down by your side. Count 1001, 1002, 1003, and keep going until I tell you to stop. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll tell you when to begin. You can begin.
Am I counting?
Yeah, I'm gonna
sorry.
do the directions again. No problem. So you're gonna keep your arms on your side. Pick up your leg of your choosing, approximately 6 inches off the ground. Keeping both legs straight and your raised foot flat to the ground. Looking down at your raised foot, count 1001, 1002, 1003, and keep going until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
You can begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006.
6 inches, a little higher. Yeah.
1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022.
You can stop. Yeah.
So, can he order a driver out of the car with no extra reason? Yes. Pennsylvania versus Mims decided in 1977 settled it. Once the stop is legal, stepping her out is automatic. But then the officer does something most cops skip. Instead of testing in the rain, he walks her to a dry sidewalk under a tree. That choice will matter, because the 3 tests that come next live or die on one legal foundation. Here's where it gets interesting. Most people think a field sobriety test counts automatically in court. It doesn't. State versus Chapman has controlled this in New Jersey since 1999. The eye test only counts if the officer shows his work on camera. And right now, he is. Vision confirmed. Stimulus in position. Head still instructions repeated every time she drifts. Every correction tightens the record. Bottom line, if he gives the test right, the defense has nothing to attack. But the final test was about to end on one strange word.
And then just one last thing. Just turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for driving while intoxicated. Mike, can you just let me up?
Yes, you're up.
Do you feel okay?
45, 46.
Here you go, a little more.
You can show 45, 42.
You can do a little more.
1 female, 41 from 450. 1 female, 41 from 450 to 56.
Does that feel okay?
You can start at those locations as well.
Good.
Green.
What do you have in your car that you need me to grab?
My phone.
Just your phone?
And
45, 47.
Your wallet? Okay. I'm gonna get both. Anything else? Okay.
Never mind.
Give me 1 second. Yep. Okay, you just have a seat right in there. Just watch your head. Good. Do you have anything in your pockets at all? No. Actually, get out of the car. I'm just.
Do you have a 6-month officer just as a different officer?
Anything else? Alright, you can have a seat again. Good? Alright, I'll be right with you.
So, what law does the arresting? New Jersey's DUI statute. Under that law, a person is guilty if they drive under the influence, or with a blood alcohol concentration at or above 0.08. In plain English, the officer's observations alone can convict. A breath test is not required for the arrest. The arrest is announced cleanly. The search is lawful. Breath testing, processing, and a court date come next. Her final disposition could not be confirmed in public records. The case status remains unknown, so the only honest evaluation is the one the camera made possible. The officer gets an A-. He did a lot right, and it starts with the foundation. The stop rests on violations anyone watching can see. He names the 4 DWI indicators on camera before any testing begins. He moves the test site out of the rain. He re-explains instructions patiently when she starts too early. He tells her what to expect after the cuffs go on, and here's the honest reason it isn't higher. He does not audibly time the one-leg stand. Patrol vehicle lights during the eye test leave a defense angle open. These are polish issues, not real errors. The legal action was justified. The execution had room to be sharper. The driver gets a C-. She did a few things right. She did not resist. She did not argue. She answered truthfully about prior history. But that is where the positives end. She volunteered specifics about drinking she was never required to provide. That produced the now documented line about, quote, 4-7 cups of water, end quote. That is not a lie. That is a mind trying to produce an acceptable answer and failing in real time. She performed all 3 field tests. Each one locked a scored record on the body-worn camera. Her outburst during the one-leg stand reads, as a woman who already knew how this was going to end. Every decision compounded the last one. The outcome did not happen to her. It followed from her own choices. Here's the first takeaway, and most people get it wrong. Most assume that without Miranda warnings, nothing said at the window can be used against them. That is not how it works. Under the 1984 case of Berkemer versus McCarty, roadside questioning is treated as non-custodial. Miranda warnings are not required. In plain English, the law does not treat the roadside as an interrogation. But non-custodial does not mean non-admissible. What this means in practice, every word at that window can be read in court. Bottom line, if you think you might be impaired, stay polite and stay quiet. It is the cheapest, strongest defense you have. Here's the second takeaway, and it catches almost everyone. That sounds right. It isn't. In New Jersey, you are required by law to take the chemical breath test at the station. That is implied consent. You are not required to take the 3 roadside tests. Those are voluntary. In plain English, she could have said no. What this means in practice, every roadside test you take becomes evidence the state did not have before. Bottom line, knowing those tests are optional is one of the most valuable things any driver can learn. Here's the third takeaway, and it changes how you see every traffic stop. In the era of body-worn cameras, the roadside is not private. Every sentence the officer says tightens the record in the state's favor. Every answer you volunteer, every step out of sequence, every outburst on audio tightens it the other way. What this means in practice, both sides are building the case file in real time. The camera does not forget, it does not edit, it does not side with anyone. Bottom line, if you know how the camera works, you are already ahead. Every traffic stop is a small picture of the law in action, of training meeting chaos, of rights meeting reality. This one is no different and no less worth watching carefully. Share your thoughts in the comments. Were the 4 indicators enough to justify extending the stop? Did moving the test to a dry surface strengthen the evidence, or only make it cleaner for the state? And if the grade for the driver feels harsh, or not harsh enough, the comment section is where that conversation belongs. Thank you for watching.